The team at the Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media wants to take the time to thank our sponsors, Bryant Family Medicine and Heather Martinez Realtor. We also want to thank our support staff, Valerie Rutherford, Allison Messer, Larry Spicer, Addison Sloan, John North, Shane Shackelford, and last but not least, Keisha Ambergy. With the support of our fine sponsors, our dedicated staff, and you, the members, we are all working on one goal, the promotion of student athletes. With this team, we can't miss.
Hi, I'm Heather Martinez, active community member and your realtor. Give me a call or text 606-344-0217, or you can reach me by email, heather.martinezrealtor@gmail.com.
The Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media presents Around the Region, the sports talk show. I'm your host, Mark Gregory. As you can tell, no voice. Alongside Ryan, he's the only healthy one of the bunch, and Edward ain't 100% either. So at least one out of three is healthy tonight. So Ryan, how you feeling?
Oh well, I'm really not 100%. I've been the sniffles all day long, so I think it's this time of the year.
Yeah, I'm definitely on them bad boys. Been on them all day. Hard congestion. I don't know. Snow sick, snow sick, snow sick, snow sick. Yeah, never ending trend. But hopefully we get through tonight.
I think we're all sick of the snow.
Yeah, that sounds better. Rod said it best. We're sick of the snow. Snow. If anybody can don't do a snow dance to bring the snow. Do the snow reversal dance to get rid of it.
And the groundhog better not sit shadow tomorrow.
Yeah. Or I'll throw a rock at it. Well, I better not say that. I might get arrested. But we have two special guests on tonight. McCreary Central's Maley Creekmore, and from Pikeville, Kylie Alvin. And very excited to get them on the show tonight. Edward might have left us. I don't know where Edward went.
Either one, he's putting up the graphics on all of the link things on all of the pages, or he's somewhere else.
While we got the time, let's also give a shout out to, and we say it here every week, Rob. Every time we put together these graphics, not every time, but sometimes we got to reach out to photographers. Hey, can we use some of your pictures? And these photographers are like, yes. And they're in it like us. They're just wanting to promote student athletes and just great people, and cannot say enough good about them. Keisha Ambergy, John Deaton, John Dickinson, Scott Powell, Dennis Mills, Tanner Hoskins, Mater's Memories, Chrissy Brassfield, Bob Cornett, Erica Felty Marler, Cassie Saylor, Sandra Whitehead, Scott Bunch, Sarah Lovett, Carol Mattingly, Paul Coots, Miranda Brock, and Savannah Philpott, Valerie Rutherford, Allison Messer, Ryan Garnett, Edward Hall. Go to their pages. Go look them up. They put good work together. And who have I missed, Ryan?
The Wildflower Frames Photography, Scott Warren, and all of the ones out from Western Kentucky. There's too many out there that Edward would probably know more of them.
And I don't know what's happened to Edward. He'll say he's been working, but I'm sure he'll come in with or something like that. But hopefully we can get him on soon. While we're waiting for a guest and waiting for Edward, Ryan, there's been a lot of rough weather around here. A lot of people out of power. Is any of your family members, is all your family, your loved ones, are they all okay?
Yeah, we besides a bunch of tree limbs laying all over my yard, and snow, and my pond out front is still covered over with ice. My cat outside decides it wants to walk across it, and it's frozen.
Folks, I have got a crew cab, Ford F-150, four-wheel drive. And yes, go ahead and laugh at me all you want to. I got stuck in my driveway. I mean, ice is unreal. My driveway is like a skating rink. Like an absolute skating rink. And but most people's been dealing with that. Hopefully everybody's safe and warm, and hopefully all the power's back on, and we'll get through this.
Yeah, because people to the southwest of us, of course, in the Nashville area, got hammered with ice, and I've seen the videos and pictures and stuff about with it. I mean, I can imagine what they're going through in Nashville.
Right, if you want to, while we're waiting for our first guest,
Here's Robert Daniels.
Go ahead and read that.
Robert Daniels, he's in Lexington with his 7th grade team on winning the Gold Bracket State Championship today. And future very bright down there at Pineville.
Congratulations.
Rob, usually Edward would answer that, but who knows where he's went to.
I have a good idea where he's at right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just not going to say it on live, whatever here.
Yeah, keep it peachy.
But congratulations on that, Coach T, and a great accomplishment. I've not had the honor to go down there and watch him yet. Hopefully, I think Edward has, and Edward is high on them and spoke great about them. And again, Coach T,
he's at Malone's celebrating. I don't think I've ever liked this.
Me either. Maybe Malone's.
Maybe he might eat enough for the rest of us.
Maybe Malone's is mad at us because we didn't put him on their favorite restaurant bracket.
And you're very true about that, Rob.
And Coach Daniels, I know you're a very humble man. I know you well enough too, but he's got a good group of people in Pineville too that's leading these young guys and girls, and molding them into, the people they are today. And I know what Pineville is. Every time I go there, it's family.
And Rob, look who finally decided to join the show.
Show this to Edward.
Well, if I can get it to actually click on it.
Well, okay, go ahead.
Oh, well, congratulations, Rob. I got to see your boys firsthand a couple times there, and the heart, the hustle, and the teamwork they put out. That's a big shout out and congratulations. That's well deserved and well earned.
Malone's.
And if you're at Malone, you at the one up on Pleasant Ridge, I believe it's how it's pronounced. Well, Bobby D, again, big shout out to you for that. Congratulations and well deserved too.
He can bring us back some leftovers. But that being said, let's go ahead and bring. Hopefully, I'm saying this right. Maylee Creekmore. Hopefully, I got the name right. If not, we'll blame Edward on this, because he should have told me. Because Edward, I think, brought somebody on she knows very well on his show, so he should have already had me corrected about this. Did I say the first name right, Maylee?
Yes. Yeah.
Maylee, we was talking to a coach out of Pineville there. He was talking about Malone's in Lexington. Have you ever ate there?
Yes, that's actually my favorite restaurant.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about that, because nobody knows about this restaurant other than Edward.
It's like I think there's like 2 of them in Lexington. I know there's one in Louisville, but I just get chicken tenders everywhere I go. In my opinion, they have the best chicken tenders, but I think it's really good. I know a lot of people like their steak.
And when you said chicken tenders, you
Normally,
still
I
do
get the steak. My wife gets the chicken tenders.
Yeah, that's why I get the chicken tenders.
and mainly, as you can tell, I've got half of a voice. Edward's sick. Ryan's the only healthy one. So just in case, if you get sick, send all your doctor bills to Edward. He covers all of her bills and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But that you said chicken tenders. You like Zaxby's and all them places like that.
Yeah, I do. I like Zaxby's. Chick-fil-A is probably my favorite, but I like Zaxby's too.
I just had one right off the top of my tongue. And I forgot it. Seems like every time I haul a team there, they always want to stop there.
Yeah,
It's sort of like Zaxby's too. I can't
Yeah.
think of it. But thank you for coming on. I'm sure you got better things to do on the Sunday night than this.
thank
But
you for having me.
it's a pleasure. And actually, I've watched you play a couple of games this year, and you definitely stand out in your athleticism, your hustle. You really play good on-ball defense, and I know you're all about the team, but as media, we can hype you up a little bit, and you get at it and you hustle. But that being said, just tell us about the thoughts of the season for you and so forth.
Yeah, we're a really young team. Like, we only have one upperclassman, and she's a junior. And we like have obviously a lot of work to do and stuff, but like we've been saying, it's like a 2-year process for us, really. And like we, Wayne and Southwestern are both in our district. They're both really good teams, and it's a lot to compete with them. But I think that we have gotten better as the years went on, and I think we're all really excited for the district tournament.
Since I only live about probably 20 minutes, give or take, from your school, I know the area pretty good, and you're not in the 13th region, which I still don't understand today why you're in the 13th region. But just tell us a little bit about your region, your district, and tell us about maybe a rivalry or a team that you think is rivals to you.
Okay. So we're in a 3-team district. It's us, Wayne, Southwestern. Like I said, they're both super good teams. And as far as like rivalry in the 12th, we play Somerset a lot, and like we played we play East Jessamine a lot, just teams like that. But mostly when it comes to rivalry, it's like Wayne and Southwestern for sure.
The day of travel ball and stuff like that, do you do anything like that, or you're
Yeah.
very athletic, or the other sports that you play also?
I don't play any other sports. I've only played basketball, but yeah, I play AAU basketball during the spring and summer, so prepared for high school season. And I play with a lot of the North Laurel girls actually, so I love playing with them, and they're all my good friends, and I enjoy playing with them in the summer.
So I guess I already know the answer to this, but just right off the top of your head, the differences between travel ball and varsity ball.
Yeah, there's just like I think there's like more competition sometimes during AAU, and you're playing like people from like that you don't know, because like of course whenever you're playing high school ball, it's like teams that you know, and like there's scouting reports and film, and it's easier to prepare for them. For travel ball, you never know who you're going to get, sometimes like 10 minutes before the game. So, and you play multiple games a day, and it's just a lot, but it's also really fun.
Well, I could sit here and talk to you all night, but I'll let Ryan and Edward take over. And Ryan, we got a comment there.
Chris Holland said, "Great kid, hard-working kid." If I can get out anything without coughing. But before the season started, yes, Mike, I've got mine too. Before the season started, looking at your schedule, what was kind of one game that you couldn't kind of wait to play in?
really just like the Wayne County game, I think, is like that's a district team rival again. And I just like was looking forward to playing them, and I'm still looking forward to the district tournament, whether we play Southwestern or Wayne.
And then kind of, with you being a young team, how have you kind of had to step up to kind of help the team move forward this season?
I just know my role, like as a point guard. I just know that I have to like set the tone for the team, and like if I bring the energy, then that it can like go up on the other girls, and that they can have some. And just to do my, I think just to score, play defense, and play hard, so I can do what I can to help my team win.
And then Mark and Edward knows where I'm going with this. I know I've been to Stones before, but I know there's not a lot of restaurants. But
Yeah.
what's your favorite restaurant to eat at?
Oh gosh. I don't know. Probably, like, honestly, I just get McDonald's a lot on the go because I'm always on the go.
That's what Edward does a lot.
Yeah.
Well, her town's sort of like Williamsburg. But I still think her town has a few more restaurants than even Williamsburg does. We have like 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what was the answer? I forgot. I didn't get the answer.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
All right. You want me to go, Ryan?
Yeah. Sorry, I had a hacking spell.
Yeah. So, I have had the privilege of being able to cover you and watch you play, a few times now, and I've got to ask you, other than the AAU, what do you do outside of that to get yourself prepared and better for the varsity season?
I'm just in like the gym constantly all the summer, just rather be doing dribble and drill, shooting on the gun. I stay in the gym a lot. I work out with Jeremy Toohey. He's like weight and conditioning, and I love working out with him. He's helped me a lot, and especially during the off season. So yeah, and I, like you said, I play AAU, and just like I just work out as much as I can.
So, when you get my age, the only thing I can really do is be a stat looker. So, because if I get out and try to run up down the court like you do, I might have oxygen tanks. I'm probably going to twist a hip, and I'm going to be flopping like a fish. Nobody wants to see all that these days. But you're averaging right at about 19 points per game. So I got to ask you, how are you doing what you do out there on the court?
I say, especially it's been different for me this year because like I'm a point guard, so like usually like I know that like I have to create for others, and I still have to do that, but I know that like my team needs me to step into the scoring role also and do both. So I've really worked on my 3-point shot this summer, and I know that I have to do that so that other teams can respect that, and just attack and get downhill as much as I can and get to the free throw line.
So, I think I heard Mark say it a little earlier about your on-ball defense. So, I got to speak a little bit about that because the few games that I've got to see you play this season and then the games I've got to see in the prior season, normally you're stuck guarding one of the better shooters on the team. So, I got to ask you, how can you do both sides and still be able to like score and play lockdown defense like you do?
Which of course, like defense wins games, so like I know that like I really have to try as hard as I can on that end, and I think that needs to be like our main focus as a team because we're still young. But like you can have bad offensive days, but you can't have.
So I'm actually trying to look at your schedule here. Now, I guess this is weather permitting. I believe you play Southwestern Tuesday, or is that game still official right now, or have they canceled it yet?
It's still on for right now. Hopefully, we'll get a play.
So I got to ask you, I've got to be at several Macquarie Central games. I got to ask you what it's like being a student athlete out there on that court playing for Macquarie Central.
Yeah, I love my school. I have all my friends and the teachers, everybody, and my coach. I have a great coach. Like I have so many people that like if I need help with anything that can help me, and yeah, it's just I love like everybody like is real. Like there's not a lot of us. Everybody knows each other, and everybody's wanting to help each other out.
Absolutely. So I do got to ask you, what's your favorite aspect about basketball?
Probably just getting to play for my team and just getting to play with some of my best friends. And I love to compete. I like the competitiveness of it. And yeah, I just like to compete and I like the rivalry of games and I like to win, obviously.
So I know we've had a lot of snow here lately. Has the coach had you out doing like any dribble drills in the snow or anything like that, getting you ready?
Yeah, we've had practices and we've tried to get in the gym as much as we can through the weather. And I think for the most part, we've all showed up and we've worked hard and just doing what we can, like be there when we can.
So has there been like any snowball fights during practices or anything yet?
No, not yet.
But Mark, you back with us now?
Yeah. Hopefully my voice holds up. Mainly sorry about that. Maybe I took one of them small hacking spells. You probably wouldn't have liked your interview, hear me hacking to death. So I figured I'd mute myself. Whatever I got, I hope you don't ever get it. Trust me, it's some main stuff.
Yeah.
I was listening to the interview. You absolutely nailed it. Every question. You are literally above and beyond your years as far as maturity and everything else. I know you still got a couple more years before you start hammering them decisions down. But if a coach approached you at the next level and said, "Hey, would you like to do two sports?" Would that be an option that you would?
I think I just want to stick with basketball. Like I've not really ever did any other sports, so I don't know if I'd really be good at anything. But yeah, I think I'll just stick with basketball.
Well, all the working out you're doing and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you're probably a pretty good wrestler.
Oh gosh. I don't know.
But again, I want to thank you for your time. But before we let you go, okay, I don't know if you're familiar with our shows, but we're going to ask some small favors from you.
Okay.
Our first year doing it, and we decided to vote on favorite restaurants. Texas Roadhouse won our national championship.
Yeah.
They still didn't give us no coupons or anything. Thank you, Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, so we're going to start going to Malone's Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
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 And then last year, we decided to vote on favorite sports movies. And Remember the Titans won it. I don't know if you've ever seen that one. It's pretty good.
I don't think I have.
Edward tried to push Sandlot the whole time. He's bribing people. He's being investigated right now, the payoffs, bribes, and everything. Nobody knows Sandlot other than Edward. Did you watch a lot of sports movies?
Everybody loves Sandlot.
I think I watch like some, I would say, but I don't watch a ton of movies to be honest. But yeah, I watched like we're actually about to go play in the Hoosiers gym like on Saturday, so I watched that movie. So
have you been there before?
yeah, I've been there one time. I didn't play in it, but I was just there.
Okay, I didn't want to spoil it for you. We went there a couple of years back, called some games. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I've never been.
Oh,
I had to
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, I had to like stand on the floor and yell "Hickory," But we're going to ask you a couple of favors if possible. And the one favor we this year decided just to vote on their favorite foods, just basically hot foods, not like cereal, cold foods, desserts. So you might get some crazy matchups here. You might get cornbread versus fried taters or something like that. Just we're whittling it down. I think we had like steak versus pork chop last week or something. But we'll ask you to vote on that. We'll show you the matchups on the screen, and you pick the one you like the best. And then I think Edward's probably made up a few things for you.
Okay.
Rich toast versus lobster.
Oh gosh. I'd probably say French toast. Mm,
Sloppy Joe's versus donuts.
probably donuts.
Muffins versus fried cabbage.
Muffins.
Lasagna versus broccoli casserole.
Oh gosh. Probably lasagna.
And I believe this is it, but just in case for your trip.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He did not even get me one.
Mine's in my closet behind me.
Oh, okay.
As you see, they didn't.
Mainly that's why he says he probably can't find it. He'll just say that.
Yeah.
I had to work and I couldn't miss. I couldn't go.
Oh, okay. It's awesome. You need to go sometime.
Oh, he trying to find it.
Yeah. He'll be back in 30 minutes. We might let you go here after tomorrow sometime. So hopefully you drink a lot of coffee and all this other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, you said you've been up there to where they filmed Hickory. I mean, and you said you watched the movie. Did you like the movie?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, I think it won. I shouldn't say this online, but I will anyway. I don't care. Oh,
Oh,
I like the white one better than the other one.
well, he's a home team. I like going on the road and winning.
No, I like the home ones.
Bailey, which one would you rather? People cheer for you or people booing you? Which one would you rather have?
Probably cheer.
But are they part of you that likes to go on the road and then just like quiet the crowd?
Yeah.
But Edward,
So I got one more question for you before I show you a few things we put together for you.
Okay.
So through your time playing basketball, this could be anything. It can be playing in the backyard. It could be at a park, varsity, AAU game, anything. What has been your favorite all-time memory?
Oh, definitely. I liked all the years I played with my sister, but like the one memory is like whenever we beat Wayne County in the district tournament my 7th grade year, and I had to step up and play big minutes in that game, and I got to do it with my sister, and it was a really because we hadn't been to Regions in like 10 years, so that was definitely my favorite memory.
Absolutely. So we do tend to put together a couple graphics for each student athlete that comes on our show, and this is our way of saying thank you for taking your time. And but I am going to ask you for a small favor. Out of the two
Okay.
graphics we've put together, tell me which one of the two you like the most.
Okay. That's awesome. I don't know. Those are both awesome, but I think I have to say the first one.
The OG graphic, Mark.
Oh,
See, she is a every weeker now. She likes McDonald's. She likes the OG graphic.
Well,
Well,
she
that's
does like
awesome.
she does like the movie Hoosiers, so that puts her at the A+ squad. And I can see Maley being like that in the huddle. At the end of the movie, and they're taking the last shot, and the coach is trying to call up a play, and they're all like, and then Jimmy Chetwood, I'll make it. I can see
Yeah.
Maley saying that in the huddle. Give me the ball. I'll make it.
Yeah, for sure.
But Edward Ryan,
I'm to say best of luck to you and your team rest of the regular season, and best of luck in the district tournament and postseason.
Thank you so much.
Edward.
So I'm just going to follow up like he said. I just want to wish you best of luck. And from everything that I've got to see personally, everything that I get to see stat wise, you're killing it. Your team's killing it. I'm looking forward to getting to cover ends again. And I just want to wish you best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Maley, I'm just they said it all for me, but hope you and your family and all your loved ones has been safe and warm through all this really really terrible weather that we're having, and just want to just wish again, just like they said, your team the best of luck, and you personally the best of luck. And Everett or Rodney, the one will tell you they're much better graphic makers than me. If you do milestones or any of your teammates has a milestone, come to us, send us a picture. Let's make the 500 rebound, the 1,000 point. Let's post that stuff on their pages so we can help put you more and more out there.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a good interview other than my 17 minutes of hacks. But
Yeah, other than you running off every 5 seconds.
Well, at least I started the show.
Well, I mean, I would have, but
But are we ready for our next guest?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Kylie Alvin, how are you doing?
Hello.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I can't hear you all.
Maybe you're on mute. Try to say something.
She. Can you hear anything?
He'll try to come back, hopefully. But while we're waiting for her to come back on, Edward, or Ryan, if you want to, you can go ahead. Well, here she comes right back on.
Let's try this again here.
Hello.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for coming on. And see if I'm saying this name right. Kylie.
Yeah.
Hey, you got the name right, Mark.
Both names right tonight. Just for starters, Kylie, just in case, if you get sick, me and Everett's both sick. Ryan's saying he's sick. But if you get sick, send all your doctor bills to Edward. He'll pay for it.
Okay.
But again, thank you for coming on. And I'm not going to say you're stepping out of your element because we're based upon the 13th region. But, we try to reach out more statewide too. And I saw a Facebook post where you did really, really well in a tournament. And I was like, yeah, then I started looking at some of your stuff and definitely very successful. And I was like, I want to try to get her on. And just like Johnny on the spot, you agreed. And I want to thank you personally for doing that for us.
Well, thank you for having me.
So if you can, just give us the thoughts of your all season so far.
So far we've definitely met a lot of milestones that we set. We went all A here, and we went down to the all A. We lost, but I'm still so proud of this team, and we've just accomplished a lot because a lot of our girls haven't had a lot of varsity experience. So we're just really excited to get going into region too.
Yeah, and we actually had a player that from Pikeville a couple years back. Ever to refresh our memories?
If I'm not mistaken, it's pronounced Trinity Raw, I believe.
Trinity Row, yeah.
Yeah, Trinity Row. Yeah, here we go.
But I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find that post I had for some odd reason it got erased. But you did really really well in one of them games at the tournament there. And I was trying to read your stat line. Maybe Edward and Ryan to find that. Being from Pikeville, of course, you're not the 13th region. Or I mean, trust me, the 13th region knows a lot about Pikeville. But just for the viewers that don't know a whole lot about it, tell us about your region, your district, and who you think's a rivalry to you in that region.
In the region, I definitely think that a long-going rival that we've had is Shelby Valley. They're in our district. Like, that's just always the two teams that's went at it. But the team that's probably our big rival this year is Johnson Central. We play them Tuesday. Really excited to get out there and play them. So.
We know what your team goal is. It's everybody's team goal. You will be the last team standing. I mean, you ain't gonna be satisfied with district or region. You want to go state and you want to win it all. But most team has that mentality. What is it going to take for you to reach that ultimate goal?
I think that it's going to take us getting in the gym, getting locked in, realizing that our roles and realizing what we have to do to get there, and just us all locking in on just getting in the gym together and realizing that we have to have a common goal and we have to be able to do anything to reach that.
You're very athletic. I know that. So are there any other sports that you play?
No, it's only basketball.
And I believe, and again, all my notes are gone off my phone for some odd reason. I guess my grandkid got a hold of it. So I'm sorry for that. I believe that there was a commitment, that you made a commitment here recently.
Yes, I committed to UPAC.
Okay, and committing to UPAC, is that pretty close to home for you, or?
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes down the road.
Okay. Well, you can't beat that. Because I'm sure, if you didn't want to go to UPAC, I'm sure that this Cumberland's up here would have sure like to have you up there playing. But they was probably chasing you anyway. So, but yeah. Just again, thank you for coming on. Thank you for your time, and I'll let Ryan and Edward question you to death, and hopefully we'll get you off by like next week sometime or something. Just
try to get my notes and put back in front of me. I was looking at last year's schedule. What's it going to try to take for y'all to make it back to the 16th region tournament? Or 5th, whatever it is.
I think that for us to make it back there, we're all just going to have to, realize what we have to do to get there and work hard at it every single day, because I think that a lot of younger kids struggle locking in on something and doing it every single day and staying consistent.
And then when you got your schedule, besides the district game, what was one game that you couldn't wait to play in?
I would say definitely the Johnson Central game coming up. I think that's definitely going to be a big one. I'm really excited.
And then I know y'all have a lot of restaurants in Pikeville, probably more than what Bonneville, Middlesboro, and Williamsburg combined. What's your favorite place to eat at?
Definitely Drake's.
I don't think I've ever ate there.
Yeah, it has a lot of steak. And my favorite is the buffalo mac and cheese.
When you say mac and cheese and steak, right, Edward's going to say it on his head right now.
I'm disappointed in you two. Listen, y'all didn't know about Malone's. Now you don't know about Drake. Listen, I don't know what to do with you nowadays.
Kylie, you know about Malone's.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I've been listening a lot. I've never ate them.
God.
But Edward,
Now you done got me baffled. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. But I have had the privilege of being able to cover, quite a few teams from the 15th. And, but I have got to see quite a few, Pikeville games also. But one question I do want to ask you, what's it like being a student athlete out there on that court playing for Pikeville?
Well, when everybody thinks of Pikeville, it's a very student more than athlete. So we definitely have to hold up our end in the classroom. So it's a lot of pressure, like going out late games, coming home, having to study or do homework. But I thrive under pressure, so I love it.
So, I mean, you just answered my next question. I was going to ask you how you balance that, but you said that you like the pressure moments. So them big
Yep.
time shots at the end of the game where you need that free throw, that don't bother you. You want that shot.
Yeah, for sure.
We were talking about Hoosiers
So-
tonight. I don't know if you've ever watched the movie Hoosiers.
I
It's
don't
like
think
a-
I have.
Well, maybe a little bit. I'm not going to say before your time. No, Edward's the oldest one here. But at the end of the show, the coach is trying up a play. The whole team is like, and then the dude Jimmy Chetwood said, "I'll make it." So are you like that in the huddle? Like, give me the ball, coach.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Gotta love that, folks. That's a Warriors mentality. That's something that ain't coach. That's hard.
So I'm actually looking at your schedule as we're talking. I gotta ask you. It looks like you have played, a few teams that's out of state and pretty far out of state. So I gotta ask you, what's it like knowing that you've played some of those teams compared to like the everyday team that you normally play?
It feels pretty good because we traveled to Florida over Christmas break, and to play those teams, it's just like put you in a realization of like where you are outside of just the 15th region and what you have to work on because like those teams are much better than what we play around here. So it's just like where we stand gives us a good representation.
So, I heard you say that you went to Florida to play up there in one of their tournaments. So I got to ask you, did coach give you any time to be able to like enjoy the area, or was it just all business?
No, we definitely got to go down to the beach a lot, and we went out to eat every night. So it was a fun time.
So was it one of those nights where it was like waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, jogging to the beach, getting ready for practice?
No.
Holly,
But,
you don't
you know,
have
I
to
did-
answer this. You don't have to answer this because I don't want, coach to have you doing 100 push-ups and 2,000 sit-ups. But how tempted was it, like me, if me and Edward and Ryan would go on like a team trip like that, I would follow all the rules. And Edward and Ryan would try to sneak out and stuff. Was that any temptations at all?
No, I usually follow the rules pretty good.
Okay. Okay. I'm just saying Ryan wouldn't. Ryan's the type that, you'd wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, where's Ryan? He'd be out there fishing or something.
no, that would be you, Mark.
So I did hear you that I think your next game is on Tuesday, and it's against Johnson Central, the game that you're looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
Is that game still on for right now, or is the weather kind of got it delayed, or is it still good?
No, it's still on for right now.
So speaking of the weather, have you got a whole lot of snow up your way?
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's been terrible.
Folks, that's a big piece of hardware she's holding right there. That's a big. So what was that from?
That was from the Ole.
I've never made it. I never got a trophy that big. I got little trophies.
I've seen that trophy before. It is massive.
Mark, you and trophies. The only way you're getting the trophies if Ryan gives you one.
I used to do them Bible quizzes back in like elementary and junior high and stuff. I do got a whole shelf of them. Everybody like that.
Well, if they had a granny shot competition, you would probably win it. I mean, I'll give you that. So I do got to ask you that. Have you? Would you do a granny shot during the game?
Probably not. I'd be too nervous.
I'm gonna tell one on Mark. Last week I went and go cover the game that was the only one in the area. Mark was trying to get the players to shoot 30 shots during halftime. And they wouldn't do it.
I would try my best. I was wanting the ball. I was like you, Kyle. I was like, give me the ball. I'll shoot the granny. And then they would give me a ball. But the true story is, on their introduction, I take a granny shot for the free throw. I hit mine first try. Ryan throws it a hook shot from like half court. No, he throws a regular shot from half court. He makes it to like the free throw line, and then ever tries his hook shot, hits his old woman behind the goal.
That's his story.
Okay.
So, do you do travel ball and everything also?
Yes, I won't be this year because I'm gonna be graduated, but I've done travel ball since I was probably in 3rd grade.
So I think I'm starting to understand travel ball a little bit more because they didn't really have that back in my day. That tells you how old I am. But what's one of the biggest difference you see between travel ball and varsity ball?
I think it's the competition and the speed of the game. The speed of the game in AAU is a lot faster because you're not setting up and running plays or anything. You're just on the go all the time.
So I do got to ask you about the new rule that they're bringing into high school basketball. I think they said in 2027, 2028, something like that, the shot clock. So what's your thought on high school putting that into effect now?
I think it'll be pretty good. During AAU we have played with it and it really didn't affect me much, but I think it'll be good for setting up kids for college ball. I think that I would have liked to play with it in high school, so.
Absolutely, but Mark?
I got sort of a serious question, and then we're going to get into the kicks and giggles, if that's okay.
Mhm.
But the serious question, every time I think of Pikeville, I don't even think just football, basketball, baseball. It's like kids excel in all sports. Would they be a reason behind there, or what's your theory on why Pikeville is so good at everything? I mean,
I just think it's because we're surrounded by a community who wants us to do good. We're supported by every parent, not even the parents, the alumni. Like they're always there at all games, and our administration is amazing. They push us to be the best version of us, and I just think that we're put in place to succeed no matter what.
absolutely, absolutely. Well said. Well said. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, folks. I mean, us as media, we can hop on this a little bit, but a lot of times when people face Pikeville, oh my God, here we go, that jersey puts a amount of fear into people, and it does. I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, here comes Pikeville, but they've earned that. Just like how she said, it starts from, I guess you could say the top, and it works itself down. And just one community has one. And, and it shows. But okay, now for kicks and giggles, if that's okay.
Hmm.
Okay, they call me Mr. Hard Hitter. And since you're a senior, I can't let you go without asking you 3 really, really hard hitting questions. And then Ryan's going to have you, if you don't care, to vote on our favorite foods.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen it in the previous deal.
Yeah.
And then Ryan, I'm not in the Ryan, but Edward is going to probably show you a few things he made up for you.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready for the hard hitting questions?
Yeah.
Okay. This is just teammates only. This ain't your coach or coaches or teachers or anything like that. Just only your teammates. You're in a 15-passenger van. The van tears up. Who's going to fix it?
Oh gosh. I think we're in trouble. I think we're stuck.
So you're calling a tow truck.
Yep.
So nobody get the socket or screwdriver and try to hit it with a hammer or something.
No, I think we're stuck on the side of the road.
Yeah, they even gonna try. So
No.
so would you at least pick up a hammer and try to hit something?
Maybe. I think that me and Nicole would.
Okay, well Kylie and Nicole went out there and fixed that thing. Yeah, they got tired of waiting for the tow truck.
Yeah.
Now let's get it going. It's run out of gas. You go to a gas station. Who's paying for the fuel?
Who's paying? I'd say probably me.
Is that like a senior privilege? Oh, you're the oldest. You pay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can see that. Edward's the oldest of us, but he still won't pay. Okay, but last but not least, you've hung on good. Now, we can't DoorDash or pizza delivery or anything like that. You go to a teammate's house and you just want to do like some Netflix and chill. Who's cooking supper?
Oh gosh. I'd probably say Ava would cook us dinner.
Did you think you know what she might fix you? Have a guess on what she may fix you?
Probably some mac and cheese and some pizza rolls.
That sounds like Edward 100%. Look at him. He's already smiling. That's Edward. Go make me some pizza rolls and mac and cheese. See, now he'll never quit smiling now.
Can't go wrong with the pizza rolls.
Callie, I knew you could handle it, so that's the reason why I hit you with the questions. And you passed the test. And see, she's not even sweating or nothing. She's like, nut. But now we're going to ask you if it's okay with you. I'm developing some foods, and then, like I said, Edward will have something to show you.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, he caught me off guard. I was sitting here trying to make a graphic for you for later, and he caught me off guard.
French toast versus lobster.
Probably lobster.
I don't know if I've even ever ate lobster.
I don't. I like it.
Sloppy Joes versus donuts.
Sloppy Joes.
Muffins versus fried cabbage. That don't even sound right. Muffins versus fried cabbage.
Muffins.
Yeah, I sort of figured where you was going with that one. Give me the fried cabbage. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Lasagna versus broccoli casserole.
Broccoli casserole.
Yes. May I ask how you like yours, or there's a certain way you like it, or?
I like mine with the little crunchy stuff on the top.
Well, how I do mine, of course, I cook the broccoli. I put cream of mushroom soup in it, the little crackers and stuff in it, like rich crackers, the cheese, and then every now and then I'll put the onion, the little fried onion.
Sounds good.
I know, Edward, you won't touch it. You want to look at it.
I'll eat broccoli raw, but I can't do it steamed, cooked, baked, mixed, any of that other
Kyle,
stuff.
before I let Edward have you, Kylie, you're a well-educated young female, so maybe you can help us help Edward on this. We're on the topic of food. Edward loves Taco Bell, loves it, eats it religiously, and will not eat Mexican.
That's the same thing.
Listen to her. Listen
Well,
to her.
We've tried.
see,
for
the part that they leave out is I am probably the most pickiest person you'll ever meet. I am the person that eats a hamburger with no cheese.
Oh my goodness.
And two, I can't read half of what's on the menu, and I don't do the deluxe part that he's fixing to say.
Kylie, tell him that you can only go burrito, nachos, or taco in a Mexican restaurant. They'll say burrito, deluxe, ala, or taco, deluxe, nachos. It's about 3 basic foods. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, see, I don't do deluxe. I don't do supreme. If I'm just going to get a plain Jane taco, I'm going to stop at Taco Bell and get it in like 2 minutes.
Kylie, I had hair about like you at one time, and so I had to start dealing with Edward. So hopefully you keep your hair before the end of the night here. Yeah. If you lose any hair, charge that to Edward too.
No.
But
All right, so
go ahead.
No, go ahead, Mark.
I'm saying you've been awesome, and Edward still got something to show you, but I got to brag on you for a minute. You've come in here, you've had a bunch of laughs with us. You get it, and laughter's the best medicine. And I'm sure you didn't want to be killed with a bunch of break me down this game, play my play, and I know you deal enough of that. So as long as we're laughing, I think that's the best way out. But I appreciate you come in there and had some laughs. You might not ever come back, but thank you for coming. Thank you for being you, Edward.
So I got one final question for you before I show you a couple things we put together.
Okay.
So through your time playing basketball, this can be in the backyard, at a park, travel ball, varsity, anything. What has been your favorite all-time memory playing basketball?
Oh gosh. I think my favorite all-time memory is just being in the gym with my dad. I know those days are coming to an end. I'm getting old, but I think that's my favorite all-time memory is just being with my dad in the gym.
One more question, then you can show her, Edward. And let me do this. I have to ask you this. I'm a chronic crier. I work for a school system, and I see all these students grow up in front of my eyes, and when I get to see them graduate, the floor is soaked with tears. So when that day comes for you, are you going to be a crier then, or are you going to wait till you're away from everybody to let it all out?
Usually I hold it in and then I see my dad and I start breaking down. That's when I start crying, when I see my dad.
Absolutely.
So we do tend to put together a couple graphics for each student athlete that comes on our show, and this is our way of saying thank you for taking your time. And they will also be sent over to Mark to get sent to you, and they will be posted on every one of our social media sites. But now I do got to ask you for one huge favor. Out of the two graphics we've made, tell me which one of the two you like the most.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Those are both really good, actually. I'd probably pick the first one.
See, she's got to be every weeker now. She likes Drake. She likes the OG graphic. I mean, right there.
But Kyle, you know what's happened now. Once you're done with basketball, everyone's gonna be trying to hire you on full time here, and then me and Ryan both will get fired because you picked his graphic.
But I do personally want to thank you for taking your time to come on, and from everything that I've got to look at, all the highlights I've got to see, you're killing it. Your team's killing it. And I just want to wish you and your team best of luck the remaining part of your season.
Thank you so much.
And I'm going to tell you about the same boat that Edward did say, but whenever you do get to college and start playing, I'm not very far from Union Commonwealth University now. I can always come down there and see y'all play.
Yeah.
But I will say, best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, they said exactly what, good luck to you personally, your team. But I know you're a senior and you've already committed to your school. But if anything we could do, I know you've already made your commitment, but anything we could do to brag on you or like another milestone or something like that, send it to us. Let's make graphics up for you and post them on their page or YouTube sites and stuff like that. I mean, anything we could do, so that we can brag on you later on when we see you on ESPN.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Great interviews. Great interview. Well, Ryan, lead us while I'm running out of breath here.
But what we're going to do is, so I can tally these votes real quick, and I can't get Edward's vote until he gets back. Probably doing a hack and spell too. But we're going to do all our votes real quick. And I'll have to go back and do Edward's when he gets back here.
French toast.
I'm going to go French toast.
And I went with French toast as well. That's what I am having for breakfast in the morning.
Sloppy
Can
Joe.
Can you take out Joe's and put dogs? Sloppy dogs?
I guess it could be the same thing.
Oh, well, I guess I'll go Sloppy Joe's then.
Actually, I like fried cabbage, so fried cabbage.
I'm not a big fan of either one, so I'm going to have to go muffins.
I don't like cabbage at all. So I tried it one time, didn't like it at all. So I'm going with muffins.
Broccoli casserole.
I don't like either one, so I'm going option 3.
Okay, then I guess we just want put a tally mark for yours.
If I had to pick, I guess I'm going with lasagna.
Yeah. I guess I went with broccoli casserole. You can't beat a good broccoli casserole. Minus not the onions on it. Mark.
Well, I don't put onions on it. I put the crispy onion. You know what I'm talking about in the can?
I don't remember seeing it. I don't remember.
They're not onions. They're crispy onion.
Oh yeah, I do eat them. On some burgers I will eat it, but some burgers I will not.
Just so you know, when I come on, I did ask Bobby D if he was at the Malone's on Pleasant Ridge, and he did say that he's there, so I can let you know that I've been there.
But I do got the vote right here in my hand.
Hold on, let's go drum roll. If I get down to it.
That's what I was waiting on. The first one, Lasagna beat Barker Castro 4-3. East Coast won 6-1. Muffins won 6-1. And then Sloppy Joes won 7-4. Got the run bracket.
Well, folks, it's been a good show, and unless you just have anything to say,
I
we'll
think
go
I'm
into
my final vote. Can't let me forget mine. Before I start coughing again here, believe you can halfway down. Theodore Roosevelt.
Edward.
Well, again, I'm gonna let as far as Wednesday, it depends on weather and if how many games get scheduled for that day, depending on if the guest I've got scheduled is going to be able to make it. But I'm gonna leave you with this, and this is by one of the greatest of all times. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Kobe Bryant.
Can go wrong with the Mamba. Great show. Again, thank you to our guests, our sponsors, our viewers. Thank yous to. Hopefully we can all get past these sicknesses, the weather, and all that other stuff. But I didn't do no inspirational quotes this week. I just had one thing hanging on my heart really bad. The weather. A lot of people was out with electricity. A lot of people suffered through this, but hopefully we can all get through it. And hopefully everybody's family, friends, and loved ones are staying warm on these very brutal cold nights. Because Edward Ryan, you both know, getting out in this stuff early in the morning ain't fun. And that's the reason why my lungs are like they are right now. I mean, it's not easy to get out that stuff, and but I guess you got to keep pushing on. And that's what we do in this area, this state. We push on. We'll get through it, and we always do. But that being said, good night from the Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media. Good night, and God bless.